Hi there. My name's Bert. I'm project manager here, and just wanted to welcome you to your first shift at Career Labs Construction Company. We've been in desperate need of some highly skilled welders like yourself, so I'm happy you're here. Before we get started on the important stuff, let's spend a bit of time getting used to our equipment and going over safety here at the workbench. Working with metal is both exciting and empowering, but it can be dangerous. Regardless of the type of welding you do, you're always going to need your mask. This mask will protect your eyes from exposure to the hazardous rays emitted by the welding arc. Without it, you could damage your eyes or even go blind. To get started, grab the mask on the bench in front of you and put it on now. Perfect. Now that it's on, you can pull the mask down in front of your face to protect your eyes while welding, and flip it up when you're done. Before we start welding, I'll explain some of the basics. There are three main types of welding: TIG, MIG, and stick. On construction sites, we use stick welding, as it is the fastest and most portable type. Pick up the clamp on the workbench in front of you. This is the first component of stick welding. This clamp holds the electrode sticks, giving you a safe and sturdy handle to grip while welding. You can grab one of the electrode sticks with your other hand now and attach it to the clamp. Great! The last thing you need to weld is a power source. This is connected directly to your clamp as well as your work surface. When you touch the tip of the electrode stick to the metal surface you want to weld, you complete a circuit. This creates an electric arc so hot that it melts the tip of the stick and the surface you're working on. The molten pool of metal allows you to lay your weld. Hit the red button on the generator. Don't forget to pull your mask down, as now the electrode will create a very bright spark if it touches anything metal. Try and weld the metal table in front of you. That was awesome. Now let's practice a nice straight weld. This is where steady hands and precision come in. With the power source on, try welding a few lines on the bench by slowly running the tip of the electrode stick in a straight line down the bench. Once you've laid a few welds, turn the power supply off so I can explain a few more things. You may have noticed, but the welds created aren't very clean. That's because the burning flux creates a layer around the weld called slag. After each weld, this slag needs to be chipped off with a hammer and cleaned with a wire brush. Practice cleaning your welds with the hammer and brush on the workbench. Perfect. I think you know what you're doing now. If you want, you can practice welding at the bench. There's some scrap metal in the blue bin beside you. Feel free to pull some pieces out and weld them together into something awesome. Don't forget to turn the power back on if you want to continue welding. When you're done practicing, use your map to jump to location 1 on the scaffolding, and we can move on. Welcome to your workspace. In construction welding, you will frequently work on different projects, some on the ground and others on the sides of buildings. Today you'll be welding support beams together. There's a marked location here that needs to be welded. Before moving on, don't forget to chip and clean the weld. Finish the weld here, then I'll give you further instructions. Great job! Now that you're done, there are 3 more locations that need support beams welded. You can use your map to access the other locations. I'll leave you to it. Good luck, and I'll check in when you're finished.